Okay, so first of all, thank y'all, because you stay blowing up my content asking me about my skin, saying, Dr. Nina, the skin is glowing. What's your skincare routine? Drop the products. Don't gatekeep. Now, y'all know I don't gatekeep. And listen, I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all out here inflating my head, and I ain't mad about it. But here's the thing. Years of focusing on gut health is what did it. Like, yeah, I wash my face and all of that, and I'm going to do an updated skincare routine soon. But the glow up really came from the inside out. So thank y'all for hyping me up. And let me return the favor by showing you exactly how I did it. But before we jump into it, the algorithm is doing weird algorithm things right now. So if you want to keep seeing this no BS content from me, make sure you hit that like button and share it with a friend who needs it. And subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. It's really all free and it helps me to get all this good stuff to more people. Now let's talk about this. It's hard out here for a pimp. Have you seen America? America. Eggs cost what now? Gas prices are insane, so we're gonna save ourselves and these coins at the same time. And like fellow creator Bourbon Bougie says, we're not having unnecessary pests that need to nest and rest, or those that need a nurse with a purse. We're gonna get rid of those resentful expenses first. Period. Clear skin, perfect health goals. And before my Hunter Sean and baby Hunter came along, I was really focused on staying on my minimal budget in my 30s, and now that's led me into my 40s, even as a wife and mom. Yeah, I know it sounds impossible. I used to think the same thing, especially when I was dropping $200 plus on supplements alone at one point. Hello, resentful expense. But y'all know I intermittent fast right now, but I can still average out what I normally have and also what Sean has when he has breakfast, because I don't eat breakfast. But protein packed breakfast about $2.50. High protein lunch, $3.75, and a satisfying dinner, $4.25. I want y'all to drop a comment telling me your specific gut health struggle. I actually read every single one and I love hearing from y'all. But here's what nobody tells you about gut health in your 30s and 40s. It's not about expensive supplements. It's about smart choices and consistency. Stick around because I'm breaking down exactly what I eat, what it costs, and I'm going to give you averages along the way because I know different places cost different things. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I stay consistent with all this. Let's get into it.
Dr. Nina, the girl next door, beautiful brown baby doll.
At one point, I was that person that thought I needed most of the gut health supplements on the market. Probiotics, digestive enzymes, collagen powders. My bathroom looked like a Whole Foods pharmacy, and while that stuff has a place, I had to think about what was really going on. In your 30s and 40s, the bloating, the hormonal acne, the moon face, the fatigue. I thought throwing money at it was the solution, but my wallet was crying, and honestly, I wasn't even seeing the results that I wanted. I was still bloated after meals, still generally breaking out. Y'all see I got a little aggressive right there. I get mad about breakouts. Gotta pick a struggle. And sometimes I was still exhausted by 3 p.m. Can I get a like if you can relate? The shift happened when I realized it wasn't about adding expensive things. It was about getting back to the basics with whole foods and proper protein. And the key was staying consistent, which is honestly one of the hardest parts. But once I figured out my system and stayed consistent with it, everything changed. So the budget grocery haul reveal. Let's talk about some of the things that I actually buy, give or take. This is my typical weekly rotation. Not exhaustive, but these are the foods that I eat most days. And I'm giving you so many alternatives so you can mix and match. These are average prices. Yours might be a little higher or lower depending on where you live. And let me say this, there is zero shame in buying store brands or frozen vegetables. Frozen vegetables are picked at peak ripeness and they're flash frozen so that they can stay incredibly nutritious. Plus they last forever and you save money. Now I take forever lightly, not forever. Don't try to eat them if they from 2000. No. Store brands, same quality, less money. We're being smart here, not cheap. I love the Oikos Pro yogurt, and you can get that for about $6.99. So if you split it out, it's about 25 grams of protein per serving, and I use it for everything. Rotisserie chicken pieces. Rotisserie chicken is one thing, but rotisserie chicken pieces is also awesome. They run about $6.99 to $9.99, and that's my lazy girl hack for the win. Turkey tenderloins usually run about $7.49, depending on how many pounds you're getting. Salmon, you can get the frozen bag for $9.99. Of course, the fresh cut is going to cost you more, and Costco usually has it for an awesome price. Tuna cans, usually I can get 3 in a pack for about $3.99 for the albacore white tuna, which gives you a lot of protein, or just the store-bought brand. And my diamondized protein powder, $28.99, and it lasts me at least 2 to 3 weeks, even with multiple people dipping in the stack. Veggies and greens, the Costco mixed greens frozen, the bag is huge. I think you get the whole bag, like I get the double bag and it's like $14, but the bag lasts forever. Spring mix with carrots, about $4.99, and frozen spinach, about $2.49. I love the La Banderita or Mission low carb wraps. They run you about $3.99 to $4.99. You're getting at least 8 in the pack for the full size. And shirataki noodles, I buy mine from Thrive in bulk. They're about $2.49 each. And it's a zero guilt pasta situation. So toppings and add-ins, I like frozen berries for $4.99. And then if you're getting a massive bag, like say from Costco or from Kroger, you're gonna go up to about $9.99. Nutriel granola runs you about $6.99 a bag. And if you wanna get the larger bag from Costco, I think it's like $14. Almond or peanut butter, $6.99, and you can get a double pack. And this ain't sponsored by Costco, I'm just telling. And Whole Earth Sweetener is my sweetener of choice, $4.99 for the small packs, or you can get the larger one like me, because I like to be industrial, about $20. My main drink is my stock black coffee because I like cold brew, and that runs you about $4.99 to $6.99 depending on the store, but it's a non-negotiable for me. So the total price per serving and per amount about $47 to $52 per week. And that depends on what I'm restocking. And yes, I still budget for my treats. Something else I failed to mention was like getting a big 10-pound bag of rice, which you can buy offline. I like to get jasmine rice because it's easy to keep around for meals or to accompany when I am in the mood for more carbs. Costco Pizza, Motor City Pizza Company. They have amazing cheese bread. I also love tortilla chips. I just get the Kroger kind or I get the Late Julys. And for special occasions, I eat cake. I sure do. My birthday was just around here and I sure did. Because sustainability is about living your life and not restricting it. So before we get into more about what I eat, I want to talk about something that honestly changed my whole perspective on eating healthy. Because when you're over here spending all this money on food and good healthy ingredients, you also need to think about what you're cooking it in. I used to think, okay, I'm eating clean, I'm tracking my protein, I'm doing all the things, but I was not thinking about my cookware. And when I found out that 97% of Americans have PFAS in their blood, these are forever chemicals, by the way. I was like, wait, what? These chemicals are in some of the most traditional nonstick cookware, like Teflon. And over 70% of fry pans in America contain it. The scary part, these forever chemicals can stay in your body for decades. They've been linked to immune system issues, reproductive problems, and even cancer. And I'm over here trying to heal my gut, clear my skin, and avoid inflammation. But I'm over here cooking in pans that could be potentially leaching toxins into my food. Make it make sense. So I started looking into non-toxic cookware. And I told y'all about who I rock with for a while. You've seen me cook all my meals in it, but Caraway. And I want to thank them for bringing us today's video. And the founder knows a thing or two because they had Teflon flu from overheating a pan before. He found out that it only takes 2.5 minutes for Teflon pans to hit 500 degrees and start releasing toxic fumes into the air that you're breathing while you cook. I can't unsee that information, especially while cooking for my little hunter and my family. So Caraway is what I've been rocking with for a while now. I think I've had Caraway pans for like 4 years now. They make their cookware with ceramic coating instead of Teflon or PTFE. It's naturally non-stick and 100% non-toxic. No forever chemicals. Let me show you what comes in their set because that's important. 4 pans, the saute pan, fry pan, Dutch oven, and the saucepan. And you get lids for all of them. And then y'all, the lid holder is amazing. And it has a magnetic pan rack for storage. And we've had to take this thing down and put it back together. And it's so simple even when we move our pans around the kitchen. When you get your set like this, you save 20% versus buying everything individually. And that's huge. And I really do love that everything has a place. You're not stacking pans and scratching them up so they get to stay nice. So when I tell you about non-stick, when I make one of my go-to meals like chicken or fish and even vegetables, look what happens. I can use olive oil and that's it. The ceramic coating is naturally slick, so I don't even need a lot of oil or butter, which is important when you're counting your macros. Look how nothing sticks there. I can move this around so easily, and when I'm done, it slides off, no scraping and no sticking. And clean up, it's a breeze. I can wipe it out easily with a sponge, and I'm not scrubbing for 20 minutes trying to get burnt food off. So if you're thinking about making the switch to non-toxic cookware, which I suggest, and after learning about the chemicals, I think everyone should, I'd recommend getting the full cookware set like I did. Caraway is offering their biggest sale of the year right now. You can save up to 20% site-wide, and with my code INF-NINA, you will also get a free Graza Frizzle Spray on all orders, exclusive to my audience. The more you spend, the more you save. And at the highest tier, you'll also get a free Caraway bar set, their brand new launch. The peace of mind knowing that I'm not cooking my stuff on toxic surfaces, that's everything, especially when I'm putting in all this work to be healthy in the first place. Let me put it all together and show you how I'm eating with these budget-friendly ingredients. So I've talked about the general things that I buy, non-exhaustive, but let me show you what I eat. Keep in mind that I do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat until around 12:30 p.m. and I stop around 8:30. My goals are 140 to 150 grams of protein or more per day, 75 to 100 net grams of carbs, and under 65 grams of fat daily. So meal 1, breaking the fast. That's around 12:30 p.m. That's my stock cold brew coffee with a splash of half and half or creamer and some whole earth sweetener. Non-negotiable morning ritual. And that's the only thing that I will eat even out of fasting time because I do allow myself coffee. When I actually break that fast with my foods, I go straight for protein. Here are my go-to options. I rotate through these things so I don't get bored. Option 1 is a protein yogurt bowl. Oikos Pro yogurt, like the 25 grams or more, or another type of yogurt, same amount, frozen berries or just regular berries, Nutriol granola for crunch, and a tablespoon of almond butter if I'm feeling jazzy. Option 2, Power Up yogurt. Oikos Pro yogurt, scoop of dimetized protein, 50 grams, frozen berries, sometimes add a little granola on the top with some almond milk and just make a nice smoothie. And then my full out protein shake, dimetized protein, frozen berries, handful of spinach. Y'all don't worry, you can't taste it. Almond butter or peanut butter, and water or unsweetened almond milk. Any of these keep me full for hours, y'all. The protein is key for gut health because it really does help to repair the gut lining. And for skin, collagen production needs amino acids from protein. And I'm sipping on some water all day. That's really my main drink outside of coffee and the occasional smoothie or wine on the weekends. Meal 2 is my main meal. For my main meal, I have so many combinations. This is where you can get creative and never get bored. Let me show you my rotation here. And oh, a pro tip, get yourself a kitchen scale. I got mine for like a few bucks on Amazon. Love this thing. It keeps me on track with my portions and macros without having to get all crazy about it. And I'm not guessing. Option 1, just chicken and veggies. Rotisserie chicken or any chicken breast, sauteed in my Caraway pan, of course. Costco mixed veggies, sauteed, and just a hint, you can put your baked chicken into your air fryer. Just season it real good, put a little paprika, let it go on the reheat setting for about 10 minutes at 350. And I can put on the side my Oikos Pro because it's gonna give me a protein-packed sauce and I can jazz that up how I want to. Sometimes I mix mine with a little ranch seasoning or any of my other seasonings I wanna go for. Option 2, a salmon bowl or just salmon outright with vegetables. I also like a good salmon salad. Salmon sauteed in my Caraway, Costco mixed veggies, or a bed of veggies, cold veggies if you want, spring mix base if you want, and a drizzle of olive oil and lemon or that Oikos Pro made into a sauce. Option 3 is turkey tenderloins. Season them up real good. You could do this with some shirataki noodles or whatever you would like. Protein sauteed in that Caraway, Costco mixed veggies, and Oikos Pro is a sauce base. You're getting in more protein throughout the day. And option 5 is my wrap it up. La Banderita low carb tortilla, tuna, chicken, turkey, however you want to make it, spring mix and carrots, and Oikos Pro spread. The great thing about this is you can make it either into a wrap or a burrito, whatever floats your boat. See what I mean? Same ingredients, so many different combinations. The Costco mixed veggies or the small veggie bags are so clutch. They're huge, last forever, and they're cheaper than buying fresh. And your gut bacteria loves fiber, friend. And when your gut is happy, your skin shows it. Every single one of these meals gets me 40 to 50 grams of protein. This is sustainability. I'm not eating the same exact thing every day. I'm not getting bored and I'm not feeling deprived. That's how you stick with it. Let's talk about snacks and small meals because I'm a human and I do eat between sometimes. And if you need something in between your meals, I got options. Frozen berries, spinach, protein powder, almond butter, and water. Just make you a smoothie. A mini wrap, La Banderita tortilla or mission tortilla, tuna or a leftover protein, spring mix with carrots and Oikos Pro. Option 3, Teddy Grahams with nut butter and meat and Hunter love it. We turn it all the way up. Teddy Grahams with almond or peanut butter, not every day, but when I want something sweet and even fun. And then option 4 is just simple yogurt, Oikos Pro with berries and Nutriol granola. Another thing I like to do is get a block of cheese that I like, cut it up, and make my own snack packs, okay? Put you some Teddy Grahams in there or some nut mix. Costco sells a big old canister of honey roasted nuts, and you can put that in with it. So delicious, so easy, and you have no excuse for just grabbing for anything. Let's talk about some quick dinner options. Around 7 to 8, I keep these lighter but satisfying, and I'm always, of course, using my pans with this. Option 1 is simple protein with veggies, salmon seared with the Caraway, and Costco mixed vegetables. Option 2, noodle night, shirataki noodles paired with turkey or chicken, and don't sleep on it. Take a little bit of that Oikos Pro and make a sauce out of it. So delicious. Option 3, a big salad, spring mix with carrots or even cabbage or kale. Put you a little protein on the top and a little Oikos Pro dressing. Make it look good, baby. Put a little water in it and just water it down. I guarantee you it still has a wonderful taste. Just season it up good. Option 4, that quick air fryer. You can put in a whey burger from Costco. You can put your rotisserie chicken in there. You can put in anything you would like. The air fryer is clutch. And serve that with your roasted vegetables and maybe a side of jasmine rice if you would like. We just keep containers full of the jasmine rice as well as cooked vegetables, so we're always able to reach for something to pair with our foods. And before we talk about treats, let me show you my supplement situation real quick. Grooms I take as a main probiotic, but I also take my Mary Ruth's Organics. I love the one with the hair growth in it. That's my morning time vitamin. I also take a little magnesium because you want things for collagen and aging support. And in your 30s and 40s, you need that extra support. We're doing preventative care, especially for skin elasticity and our overall wellness. And now it's time to talk about the real sustainability piece. I have treats, like actual treats. Not every day, but regularly. Costco Pizza, the Motor City Pizza Company, baby, is a Detroit-based company. So good, and they got cheese bread too. Don't even get me started. And like I said, on special occasions, we do break out the cake around here. We just get it from our neighborhood bakery. We don't have to get nothing super special. A lot of your bakeries around in your grocery stores will personalize cakes for you at no extra charge. Run tell that. So the 80-20 rule keeps me sane. 80% of the time I'm eating like this: high protein, whole foods, gut friendly. 20% I'm having tortilla chips, pizza, cake, wine, and date night steaks, baby. Yes. Okay, we love a good Capital Grille, a good steak 48. We love a good Morton's. That's sustainability. And it's also cheaper on your budget. And that's how you stick with this for years and not just weeks. So let's talk about the top budget anti-inflammatory foods. If you're taking notes, these top budget anti-inflammatory foods right here, they give me the results. Frozen wild berries, about $4.99 to $9.99 a bag, depending on how big your bag gets. Antioxidants for days. Frozen salmon, that's gonna run you about $9.99 a bag, but if you're getting the bigger amounts that's fresher, about $20 at Costco. You get a big portion. Omega-3s without the fresh fish price tag. Oikos Pro Greek yogurt, about $6.99, $5.99 sometimes. Probiotics plus 25 grams of protein. Costco mixed veggies, $8.99, and if you want that double big bag, about $15. Fiber, vitamins, gut food, lasts forever. And shirataki noodles, $2.49. Low carb and gut friendly. With just these 5 things plus your proteins and rotation, you can create hundreds of combinations. That's sustainability, y'all. So clear skin and gut health in your 30s and 40s and beyond, right? Because this is for everybody. Under about $50 a week, it's absolutely possible. I'm living proof. Now, of course, my budget has had to expand because we got a family. But if you're looking for swapping out your pans for non-toxic alternatives, definitely look at Caraway as well, because it has really helped me in my meal prep endeavors. Caraway is offering their biggest sale of the year right now. You can save up to 20% site-wide, and with my code INF-NINA, you will also get a free Graza Frizzle Spray on all orders, exclusive to my audience. The more you spend, the more you save. And at the highest tier, you'll also get a free Caraway bar set, their brand new launch. I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to make sure I pin my complete shopping list for y'all so that you know a lot of the things that I am frequenting every week. And give this video a like if your team gut-friendly health. It helps me to get this content to more people. Subscribe for more no BS wellness content. And leave a comment letting me know your biggest gut health struggle. Y'all know I read every single one. Thanks so much, y'all. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Dr. Nina, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, signing out. Peace.